everyone, and welcome to Touchbase Thursday for April 8th. I am so happy to be going live with you all tonight for a special version of my Facebook Live as I share with you some of the new catalog product. I'm just going to take a moment for all of you to find me live here before we get started, and then we will get going here. So if you are with me and joined me, please say hello. Hi to Philomena. I think Philomena and Sonia are usually always my first two on here with the hellos. I love it. And hi to Denise. So anyway, just going to give all of you a couple of minutes to log in. So today I'm going to be showcasing some new product with all of you. And I had to tell you something that I did. I only opened up 2 of the designer series paper because I was using them for designing. So you guys are going to actually be looking at it with me for the first time, so you'll be able to see my excitement as well. But I did have to start doing some designings. I have a quick turnaround on an event that I do with my team, but I did not open everything. I kept some of it for all of you for tonight as well. So anyway, hi to Penny and Carol and Kay and Paula and Donna. Welcome, ladies. So excited to share with you some of the new products that I got from our new annual catalog, and just gonna again give it a couple minutes before we go ahead and get started as more of you are finding me and logging in. I was really worried I wouldn't be able to go live with you all tonight because about 6 o'clock I couldn't get to my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and then our local news station had a post go out. I subscribed to their what do they want to call it, their new updates or whatever, and I have to plug in my computer here, you guys. It's gonna go dead if I don't. And anyway, they had posted that Facebook was having some outages, and I'm like, ugh. So, but I'm here, and hopefully it stays going so that you guys are able to see my presentation for this evening. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we've got a good number of you that normally watch me on here. Lori, Nancy, Janet, welcome, ladies. So first of all, a few announcements that I have that I think are really, really exciting. So tonight, Claire had her very first rehearsal for this group called the Fiddle Club, and she didn't know for sure if she was going to do it, and because it's mainly geared towards high school students, but she was also invited to participate, and it's a club that they're trying to get started for like instruments like violin, cellos, those kind of instrumentalists, to be able to play, hopefully, and for public performances once things kind of are able to open back up and things. But tonight was the very first rehearsal for the Fiddle Club, and she didn't know for sure if she was going to do it, and I told her that it had to be up to her. And so she told me, I said, you have to tell me by noon, so if I have to leave work early, I can get you to it. And so she texted me and she said, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I haven't had a chance to really ask her how it was, because she went right from Fiddle Club to dance class, but I can't wait to hear all about it for her. So she'll be in that group playing her cello, which is going to be awesome. And then Natalie had her dance season end, which was a shortened season, but I'm glad they got to have one. She has her banquet. I think it's next week, but it's just for the dancers. So we won't be able to go and see that anything, but I'm glad that they were able to do that and still have a season. Here in Michigan, our numbers are going up. In Mount Pleasant, where I live, they're even more horrible. But so far, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. The kids are all in school. Today, I got my second COVID vaccine as well on campus. So I was kind of excited about that. And I guess we just kind of wait and see, right? I don't know where some of you are at, how your numbers are looking, but here it's still been kind of, hit or miss with the new variants coming and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what I kind of have in the way of announcements. This weekend too, wait till you guys, I'll post pictures, I promise. But this weekend is my granddaughter Chloe's first birthday party already. She will be a year old on the 14th. Have no idea how that even happened. I feel like the blink of an eye she became a little toddler. She's close to walking. She'll walk all over, take your hand and your finger to get from one table to the next or whatever. But once in a while she'll take 2 or 3 steps, but then that's it. And then she goes down on her butt and then goes back to crawling. But she will be she'll be walking in no time. So I'll make sure I post some pictures from her birthday party. We're doing a small little party on Sunday. So excited about that. We weren't able to do a baby shower for her, any kind of a welcome baby thing for her. So, you know, we debated about the birthday party, but again, we're keeping it small. We're using a pretty large facility so people can spread out. And I told her I thought it would be fine to do a little birthday party for her. So anyway, thanks you guys for all of the birthday wishes for Chloe. I'll make sure and give her all a hug from all of you. So anyway, really excited about that. Okay, so what I have in the way of winners. Okay, so if you shared my video, those of you that might be new to watching me, if you share my video, you get into the drawing to receive goodies. And I have 2 winners from last week. They are Shelby Laverack. Shelby, you are the winner of the Elegant Faceted Gems. So Shelby, those will come in the mail to you. And then the winner of the In Color, these were the 2020-22 In Colors. So it's the Magenta Madness, the Just Jade. These stay around 1 more year. Is Penny Oram. Penny Oram. Again, love to pick on Penny because I always said her name wrong. It's Penny Orm. And I think I mentioned that on every Facebook Live, but I can't help it because it brings a smile to my face. For those of you that might not know, Penny let me say her last name wrong for like 3 years, and then she finally corrected me at one of my team events that she came to. So anyway, I just found that to be kind of cute. Okay. Up for grabs this week, if you are one of the winners, these will be announced next week. I have the braided linen trim, and then I have this ribbon combo pack right here. So this combo pack, it's separated because I took it out of the bag, but they all 3 go together, and they're from the current annual catalog. So you get a little bolt of Night of Navy, of the Coastal Cabana, and then this is the purple posy with the white in the middle of it. So yeah, so those will be announced next week. Shelby, Penny, those prizes will go out to you probably by the end of this week. I have been keeping up pretty good on my mailings. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, then just a couple more things before I get into what you guys really want to see, which is the new product. I'm going to be showcasing the new In Colors and telling you what the names of them are. I kind of kept the names a secret from you. Looking at all this stuff, I had my whole table. Natalie's going to be down here helping me bring me different things because I've kind of got it set up on my table, kind of in a little systematic way. But my sympathy class, if you needed sympathy cards, my sympathy class closes, I think it's tomorrow. Currently open is my Shark class. Last call for bingo for April 21st. Bingo kits are going to be going out tomorrow. You can still register. I can probably get kits out by the middle of next week, but I wouldn't want to push it any further than that. So, and I see that Shelby just joined. So Shelby, you are a winner on my sharing. So just so you are aware of that, Shelby, and you won these right here. And so, yeah, so bingo you can still join in on if you'd like, April 21st. And then I have a new class opening tomorrow using the Posted for You stamp set and coordinating rectangular postage stamp. And those cards are really pretty. So you'll see that get posted tomorrow on my Facebook page. If you're part of my email list, you also will get that emailed to you. All of my classes come out in an email pretty regularly for you guys to be able to sign up for those as well. Okay. Oh, last thing. Next week, I'm going to be hosting a huge, I'm calling it huge because I have lots of things I'm going to be giving away, but it's a retirement party online workshop. And so I'll be doing that over right here on my page here. I'll be going live, but I will be having different, actually I'll probably do it in my virtual party page. So I have a separate virtual party page. I totally forgot I haven't done a virtual party in a while. Most of you are in that. I'll be posting that link over the next couple days for you guys to get in there and join. But it's kind of going to be a last call to get some of those retirement products. I'm going to be doing a mystery hostess. So how that works is anybody who puts in an order using the host code gets their name in the drawing, and one person will become the host and get the free. So if I have a $500 workshop, you get like $100 and something for free. So one person will be the host for that mystery event. I'll draw a person after all orders are submitted. One person will get a free stamp set of their choice, and everybody who puts in an order will get something, some kind of an embellishment or something like that. So, but I'll be showcasing last chance stamp sets, last chance things that you'll be able to get your hands on before the new catalog goes live. So tonight we're going to be celebrating and showing the new catalog, but next week I'm going to take you back to the retirement list and make sure you guys know some of the favorites that I'm going to be sad to see leave, so that you can kind of get your hands on those before they are gone and no longer available. Okay, so with that, I am going to transition my camera down, and you guys are going to see, first of all, my in color cards, and I did a little sneak peek of them on my my group a little while ago, or a couple days ago. But we're going to start with showcasing the new in colors, and then I'll show you some of the new product that I purchased. And I didn't overnight, I did second day because I knew I had until tonight to showcase it for you guys and show you it. But I'm just starting to really dive into it and play with it. So I'm sure you'll be seeing sneak peeks until the catalog goes live for all of you to purchase from it on May 4th. Now, if you are not currently a demonstrator and you're like, I want my hands on this product now, you can join Stampin' Up! And become one of my team members. I have lots of people that are on my team that are I call them happy shoppers, you know, not ones that are doing like a business with it, but able to get a permanent discount on their product. And you can actually get the new catalog product, not all of it, just the select pre-order stuff that we were able to get in your starter kit. So if you want it right away to start playing with, that's an option for you as well. So with that, I'm going to transition my camera down and let me have fun showing you guys all of the fun things that I got. Okay. So first, like I said, you're going to see some of the in color, because that is what I have sitting right here. And then I'll show you guys and talk to you a little bit about the in colors and tell you their names if you don't already know their names and all that kind of good stuff. So here's a little sneak peek of a stamp set that I played with. Natalie, can you help me with that, please? Turn that around. I had to plug in my computer, so it's not easy for me to turn around because I didn't turn it off when I left for the day, and so needless to say, my computer is running on like 20%, so it's got to be plugged in. So yeah, that's perfect, Natalie, thank you. Okay, so are you guys ready? I'm so excited. All right, so here are my in color cards that I created, and I did this to kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek of some of the new colors, the new product, but you're going to see it all up close and personal because I just, you know, had to play with in colors first, and I have to show you guys all of it, okay? So these are our new in colors, and aren't they gorgeous? Now, you're probably not going to remember the name of all of them, so I'm going to tell you the name of them. So we're going to start with this one right here. Is called Fresh Freesia, and there's the ink that goes with it. So this color, I've had a couple people say, oh, what color is that compared to like Highland Heather or compared to Purple Posy? This is like a mix between Purple Posy and the Highland Heather. So a really pretty purple. Next we have Soft Succulent, and this is a very pretty green. It's kind of a mix between, well, it's got a little bit more of a gray, I think, hue to it compared to our Mint Macron, but it's such a pretty green, very trendy. Love that. It does match my shirt. Natalie just said it matches my shirt. Okay, the next one, which is my second favorite, because you guys have to know that the pink is my favorite, but is Evening Evergreen. And those of you that have been in Stampin' Up! For a while or familiar with their colors know that they used to have a Handsome Hunter. And I miss that color because I used it a lot. When I got married 20 years ago, my wedding colors were the Mary Merlot and like a hunter color. And I'm so excited because I haven't scrapbooked all of my wedding pictures yet, and it's on my to-do list. And now I'll be able to stock up on, and I didn't stock up on the hunter, so I'll be able to stock up on this color so I can at least, if I don't get to it right away, be able to finish scrapbooking my, my own wedding. So that is that color. This is probably my favorite. Again, it's pink, and this pink reminds me a little bit of like what we used to have years ago, the Strawberry Slush, but a little bit more pinky. It's called Polished Pink. Okay, very pretty color. And then the last one, and you're gonna see I have my piece I used to cut a shape out, is the, now I always struggle saying this word, so I'm going to give it my best shot. Pale Papaya. Papaya, however you want to say it. That's what it's called. And this reminds me of the Peekaboo Peach that we had years ago, but it's a little bit even lighter than the Peekaboo Peach. So I love it. So pretty. So those are our 5 new in colors. Now, what is even more beautiful than these in colors is the ribbon that Stampin' Up! Has that goes with these in colors. So let me bring in all of these ribbons. These ribbons are gorgeous. I love the evergreen too. That evergreen is going to be, I did have these nice and neat for you guys to see them, and then I went and moved them, and now they're not. So bear with me here because I have some already out for you guys to see, but I wanted you to see how pretty these colors are. So Natalie, hand me my white piece of paper right there. I'll use the back of this, my piece of paper. So I want you guys to kind of see the color here. So this is the Pale Papaya. This ribbon right here reminds me of the red ribbon that we had at Christmas time with the poinsettia stuff. So it's kind of sheer in the middle, and then you have the little satin on the edge. Gorgeous. All of these colors are gorgeous. I'm just putting it against some white so you can see it here. But look at how beautiful. I will say in these ribbons, I love the evergreen even more so than the pink. Can you believe I'm just saying that, you guys? That evergreen ribbon is going to be beautiful on Christmas cards. I cannot wait to use it. So those are the ribbons that came out with it. And you'll see that I use them, oops, and then I go throw them all over the floor. You'll see I use little bits and pieces of them here on my cards. So what I do with I have a team meeting, and this is going to be their make and takes for the month of May. And right now, Stampin' Up! Only allows us to get, a little bit of the product. So I only have one bolt of each of the ribbon, but this way they can at least all still see the ribbon, touch it, feel it. And then down here on the bottom, I also added one of each of the different colors of the little rhinestone jewels that are also in the in colors. So let me again put them on here like that as well. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Look at the little sparkle on those. Okay, so anyway, you're also probably seeing a new stamp set on these cards. So let me start by showcasing that new stamp set. The stamp set is called Party Puffins, and the cute little penguins I thought would make the cards really, really cute. And isn't that awesome? And then I also used some new dies. These new dies, and I couldn't find them on my pile. I was using them to design with. My pile behind me is awful. But these new dies are part of a bundle. I can show you the stamp set. It's part of the Color and Contour stamp set with coordinating dies. But like I said, I was not able to quickly find the dies. I actually came on a little bit late looking for them. But these new shapes are part of those dies, the white pieces that you're seeing here. So I'm sure, like I said, they're on my table. It is a complete mess, so I can't show you them. But there's about 4 or 5 different sizes of these, all different rectangular shapes. The other thing I wanted to show you that Stampin' Up! Is doing with our photopolymer stamp sets is, this is so cool. So remember how we used to have the images printed right onto, so you would peel this off, and then you would have the stamp images right on the back of here. So after you were done using these, you knew where to put them. Well, now Stampin' Up! Is actually putting them on the insert, the back side of the insert. So what you can do instead now is you can actually adhere the stamps right on the back case of your stamps. And I love this idea. So I wanted to actually do one in advance before my Facebook Live. I thought, no, I'm going to wait and show you guys this. Isn't that a nice, neat little feature? So you can still, if you wanted to, keep them stored the same way. But I kind of like the idea of sticking them on there because then you kind of know if you have them all. And you can still cover this up if you want to with your clear acetate. or you could even use the thicker one, because this one's a little bit of a thicker one than this one. But if you didn't want to do that, you could just store them in there and close it up, and you'd have your stamp set. So I love that. I think that's an awesome, awesome feature. And that way you don't have to always, like for me, I'd always have to peel this apart and then put it back together. And so I'll probably just put one of them on there is what I'm kind of thinking. But thought that was a really neat feature that they came up with. I agree, Philomena. It's an awesome, awesome thing. Okay, so those are two of the first things I wanted to share with you was my in colors. Let me see if there's any other in colors. Oh, they also came out with the blends for all of the in colors. Sometimes we don't have all of the blends. They might not make one or whatever, but they did. Every single one of our in colors has the blends that goes with it. Not even out of their packages yet, but I cannot wait to use them. I love new blends. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I can show you guys some more awesomeness stuff. Okay, so next on the list, so I can't show you guys a Stampin' Up! Rule. I can't show you guys the inside pages of the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog, but this is what the front cover looks like. Now, any of you that have put in an order with me over the last year, you will be receiving a catalog in the mail from Stampin' Up!, but it'll be coming from me. On the back of it, it'll have, you know, my contact information, but this is what the front cover of the catalog looks like. So when this arrives in your mailbox, you can scream and shout for joy. Hopefully you guys get these in the next couple of weeks. I always send myself one through the Stampin' Up! System, so that way I know, like when I've got mine, that you, most of my customers will start getting theirs as well. So, but that's what it looks like. So you can see this is another awesome suite. That one was not available to purchase yet, but I can't wait to get my hands on that beauty as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to share with you are just a few stamp sets that we were able to purchase that are coming out. You have the spiral die. This is a background set, or a background stamp. You can see I haven't used it yet, but it's just a spiral die. But what I thought would be really fun with this, and I'm sure I'll do a Facebook Live on it, because you know, when we get new products, my brain just kind of goes crazy. So I can see myself, envision myself stamping this into like a light colored ink, so maybe like the polished pink or something like that, and then taking a sponge and sponging on top of some of it to make it look like it's tie-dyed with different color. I don't know. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw this stamp set, and that's kind of why I got it. So I cannot wait to experiment with that. And Natalie goes, oh, I'm excited for that one. She's listening to my live sitting across from me. She's sitting in the seat where I start at. And so anyway, but that was why I got this one. So I agree, Carol. Beautiful cover on that catalog. I cannot wait to get that bundle. Then you have this naturals texture, and I always like little backgrounds. Like sometimes you just stamp these in a real pale light color like Sahara sand or something like that, and then you put like flowers on top of them or something. You could never ever not get enough of their texture stamp sets, so I went ahead and got that one. And this bundle is called Inspired Thoughts. Now, I thought this bundle was a really, really unique... Hey, Nat, you're going to have to move some of this, sweetie, so I can get to that stuff. This one I thought was a really unique bundle because you get all these great little sayings. I love these sayings. Sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. How perfect is that? Thank you so much. Congratulations. We always need that. Sending healing thoughts. Thinking of you on your special day. Christmas greeting, peace and love. You make a difference every day. Love that one. Sympathy. It's your time to be remembered, to feel appreciated, and to know you're celebrated. Love this set because it's just got a lot of versatility for making a lot of different cards. But it comes with an amazing set of dies. So let me show you these dies. Aren't those to die for? So it's like this is one great big die. And it's got all of, so one big die, you get the trees, and then these are like the bushes and things, or like the tree, you can do a different color, I'm guessing, to put behind here. I haven't played with this, as you can tell, nothing is off of this yet. And then this, you can probably make different grass, by cutting this to make the different waves of grass and things. So can't wait. I'm not sure what that one is for yet. I'm going to have to kind of play with that and look and see. But these dies go together with this stamp set. And I think it's kind of neat because it's just a very generic all occasion card. Trees, you can't go wrong. They can be masculine, they can be feminine, they can be anything that you want. So I think this is kind of a neat bundle that they paired together. So it is called, the dies are called Inspiring Canopy, and the stamp set's Inspired Thoughts. I really wish they would call everything, oh, the moon or sun. You might be right, Lori. Yes. I really wish they would call everything the same. So it was the same stamp set, the same dies, but they always do it a little bit different. So there is that one. The next one I'm going to show you, this one has designer series paper that goes with it, but unfortunately it is unavailable. Some of the things that we were able to purchase were unavailable due to, and this I haven't even opened yet, it's the punch. But they're having some port issues in getting some of our product in. So some of these things we weren't able to get yet, but there's some beautiful, elegant, like black and silver designer series paper that goes with this. But this is a neat little punch. So it's kind of like a elegant Victorian. Again, I can't wait to play with that. And then you also, part of the same bundle, you also got this Simply Elegant trim. And so we've had something similar to this before, and I used it all the time. But it's both the gold and the silver. And my first time opening it, and I can tell you right now that's going to be really easy to work with because it's not too flimsy. I can see me making a lot of bows with that. Also using it, you know how you put the zigzag underneath different elements on cards. That's going to be really fun to play with. So this is the kind of things that my brain does when I open up new products and look at it. I try to figure out different ways that I can use it right away. So you'll be seeing more of this bundle, I'm sure. Next, I'm going to share with you the hand-penned petals. Now, this one I have not opened at all yet, not even the paper. I've seen the front of the paper, but this is one that I did not even open yet. So the hand-penned petals, it's a photopolymer set, and you can see all those great images right there. And it looks like, I'm assuming like this will oh, so yeah. So this right here will stamp to color in this. This right here will color in. So you got different stamps to color in the different pieces and parts to this. I always like it when Stampin' Up! Does that because then you don't have to worry about coloring everything in and making sure everybody has the blends. You can just do that stamping with ink. So let's open up these coordinating dies. These dies are called the Penned Flowers dies. So I put everything together here by product suite so that I could easily find it. I agree, Lori, flowers and flowers and flowers. What's the neat thing though is I know there's lots of flowers, but flowers are what sell. I mean, people love the flower stuff, the floral. So I think that's part of why we see so much of it. But here you have these dies, and it looks like, okay, let's see here. It looks like this one, oh, okay. So like again, my first time opening them right here, but my first take on this is that this is going to cut out this right here. But then you can also do an overlay. This would be the one for the overlay to go on top. So maybe you colored this or you stamped this and cut it out with one color, and then you do this in another color, and that can go right on top and be like an overlay. Woohoo, that's so exciting. Okay, and then you have this one will be the same way with this image down here, and this one cuts out this right here. So all the flowers can be cut out with the coordinating dies, which I love that. And you even have a little bit of an edgelet right here to kind of do a little scallopy edgelet on your cards if you wanted to. So that'll be nice. Now this one has some designer series paper that goes with it. So I'm going to hand Natalie the dies to put away. And, oh, I'll show you the gems first too. You have these little gems. So, and again, I haven't actually opened them up yet, but here are the little gems. So they're in the colors of, it looks like it's the colors of like the new in color green, and then like little gold dots. I'll bring them right in so you guys can see them. And this one has some designer series paper. Now I have not opened this designer series paper yet because like I said, I wanted to keep some of these things that we can kind of look at together. So let me open up this paper with some of my scissors because I like to kind of keep it so it's not too messy. So let's see here. Woohoo! All right, who's ready to see this paper? All right, so here we go. I'm going to start from the back. We're going to pull one out at a time. So there's this one right here, and then we'll look at the back in a minute. Let me get that stamp set out of the way. So that actually coordinates. You can see that this coordinates with that. Pretty. Love it. Let me make sure you guys can see the paper as I'm pulling them out. So that's just another one of that. Then we have this one right here. Make sure I pull it out far enough so you guys can see it. Pretty. And then we have this one. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. This paper is so pretty. So you get lots of different patterns and just different colors, but it kind of, and I can tell by peeking at the back, a lot of them on the back are your solids. So here's this one. Gorgeous paper. And this is your final one. So let me turn them over and we'll go through them on the back side. I'm going to actually pull them out of here because it's just going to be easier to look at. And I just don't want to mess with that. All right, so then you have the purple, solid little purple, some of the pink. Now this, these are so pretty. These two, don't those two go good together? Just those two right there. Love it. And then they got the green. And then yellow. And what do I have left in here? Let's see here. I'll put it back in later. How's that? And that one. And, oh, I forgot this one. Come on out of there. This one. So you have all those different kind of solids on that side. So pretty. And then I'm going to showcase you the florals on the other side again now that I took them all out. So you have this one. Oh my gosh. That one. I love this. This paper has my name written all over it. That one. Let's see here. That one's a duplicate. That one is not. So they're similar but different. So pretty, pretty, pretty paper. Okay, so that is the hand-penned designer series paper. And I'm excited that I kind of waited to have you guys look at that with me because that was fun. All right, I give it to Natalie. She'll put that one back away. And this goes on top of that one, dear. Okay, next I'm going to show you some more just generic, I should say generic, but it doesn't coordinate with bundles or anything. But some of the some more additional product, because that way I can get it out of my way and get ready for the next bundle. So here we have some of the pale papaya ribbon, and I like this one. This one is similar to, we had it in Poppy Parade a couple years ago, but it's etched in white, and then you have like the woven ribbon in the middle, and this ribbon is really, really pretty. And then you have a smoky slate. That's kind of a wider ribbon, but I can envision myself using this for a lot of masculine projects and things like that. Very, very nice. A Highland Heather ribbon that is kind of got some glitter in it. So a nice one. And then, if you've been missing our baker's twine, we have, and at first I wasn't sure I liked this idea, but now I kind of do. So they are coming out with our baker's twine. They're calling it Baker's Twine Essential Pack. And it's all these different neutral colors. So you get a gray, like a crumb cake, black, vanilla, and white. And you get a little bit of all those 5 different colors. And at first I was like, okay. So if I'm doing class prep, I might need 2 or 3 of these. But for I'm looking for my customers who are going to buy this, they're probably going to love it to get a little bit of all these different colors without having to buy a great big spool of all 5 of them. Because how many times could you use baker's twine on something and use a generic, a generic neutral? So the more I look at this, the more excited I am about that being an option for our customers. You have the silver and clear epoxies. Now let me bring these out so you can actually see them. I agree, Janet. It's a very good variety, and it's something like I'll be showing you a bundle here in a minute that I will definitely be using those on. So here you have, these are clear, literally crystal clear. But they look like little raindrops. And then you have another one that is your silver or your gold here. Silver. Yeah, silver. I do know the difference. Trust me, I do. So some little epoxy. They're called Silver and Clear Epoxy Essentials. So that is those. And then we have some, now these loose flowers I think are so cool. So these little loose flowers, you can use them with glue dots to put, let me get my little piece of white paper in here again. I know it's lined, but it gives you guys an option to see things better. And then I'll pull them up closer so you can see. They're flat on one side, and then on the other side, is the detail to the flower. And I'm wondering if like a rhinestone will even fit in the middle of those. That was my first thing. You have some little ones and some bigger ones. So these would be cute as elements on cards, but you could also use them on shaker cards if you really wanted to. So I'm going to bring them in closer so you guys can see those. Hopefully you can see the detail, how they have a, you know, they're flat on the other side. So I really like those, and those come in 3 of the new in colors. So those are pretty. They're called Loose Flower Flourishes. So those are going to be fun. I'm not sure where to put these. And then this actually is going to be my lead weight into my next bundle that is called Pansy Patch. And this is one of the papers. I'm sorry, I did open up because this is the paper that I used on our... this is the paper that I used on the make and takes, or the make and takes for my team meeting, the little penguin cards. But these are little bumblebee trinkets. Isn't that cute? Kathy's asking how many is in the container. It says there are 60 of those little flowers in the container. So 60, all different sizes. But look at these little butterfly trinkets. Aren't those cute? They're kind of like our little ladybugs, but now we have them in butterflies. So, and this goes with the Pansy Patch bundle. These you get 20 in a package. So let me show you the Pansy Patch. And I really like this one a lot. So here you have the stamp set, if you like pansies and flowers. And then you have coordinating dies. Now, I do believe that these dies will also cut out some of the pansies on the designer series paper. So I love it when Stampin' Up! Does that. But here you have all these awesome dies to coordinate with the stamp set. The stamp set is photopolymer. So see, remember me telling you how they have the images on the inside? So if it takes 2 little plastics for the stamp sets, you have, they're printing them on both sides so that you can just put them on there. So pretty cool. And so like I said, this will cut all of those different flowers out. So I'm going to move that to the side for a minute, and let's look at the designer series paper together. Now the colors in this designer series paper are all of our new in colors, which is why I chose it as the paper that I used. I think I used 5 of the 6, so I got to find the one I didn't use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me find the one I didn't use. You guys can stare at that really pretty page right there that I paper, because that is the, here's the other one that I didn't use. Okay, so these are the ones that I used on my penguin cards. So but this again coordinates perfectly with the stamp set. Let me pull the stamp set back in real quick so you can kind of see that the flowers coordinate perfectly with it. Of course it would, right? So you have these different patterns. So I'll show you the pattern ones first. This one is really pretty too. So that is both of the, 2 of the, there's 3 different shades of green there, and 2 of them are our new in colors. This one I think is so dainty and pretty. It'd be perfect for little girls, like little girls' pages and scrapbooks and cards. I really like all of these floral. They're so pretty and coordinate so well with the dies. And then the one that I did not use is this one right here. This is the one that I'm sure those dies will cut out some of these pansies, so you wouldn't have to even color them. They're already all going to be colored for you. On the back side of these, this is where I used most of the paper for the cards I showed you earlier, because this is the pale papaya. This I used as my in color for the evergreen, and then this I used for the freesia. This I used for the succulent, and then I used this one for my polished pink. But on the back you have this pretty yellow. I think that might be bumblebee. Let me see what the color is in there. Yep, bumblebee. And then you have on the back side of this one, you have that, and I believe that that is Calypso Coral. Yes. So again, you've got lots of different variety here. Isn't that awesome? So cool. And then again, on the other side, you have all of those awesome floral. Woohoo! I cannot wait to play with that. So I will tell you, those of you that are in my card club, if you're not part of my card club and you'd like to get into it or get more information about it, you get one kit in the mail every month, and you just have to put in a minimum order every month with me. This will be, this right here is one of the options you'll be having for May as one of your class kits that you can pick from. So if you would like more information about my card kits, my card club, all that, let me know. I'd be happy to send you a private message with more of those details. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is some this awesome pack of designer series paper, because it is huge. Look at this paper. Jan, that is so funny. I hope that you enjoy your time away though. Anyway, so this paper is 48 pieces in this. Now, the only way you can get this designer series paper is if you were to host a Stampin' Up! Stampin' Up! Workshop. And if the order gets, I think it's to, I'm not even sure how much this is going to be as a host item. I paid for it to get it early. But this is something, so in the back of our catalogs, we have certain things that you can only get with host dollars, like 3 or 4 stamp sets. And this is the first time they've come out with a great big pack of designer series paper. So when you use your host dollars, or if you hosted an event or whatever, you can get this paper. And this pack is huge. And one side of it is patterned and the other side is a lot of black and whites. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of these awesome patterns that are in here. I love the stripes, but there's so much you can do with this paper, with the fact that it's also got colors on the other side. I don't want to pull them out too far because I don't want to have to struggle putting them back in, but look at that one. Isn't that little heart gorgeous? Just love it. And like I said, I'm designing some cards with this, which is why this one's opened. But lots of good neutrals in here where you could also use that awesome baker's twine. Blue and red. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm kind of going through this fast, but you kind of get the idea of some of the different things you can do with that. Now, this is also, if any of you that are in my card club, when it's your host month, you would be able to get this paper if it's one of the items that you want with your host dollars. So another neat little incentive there with that as well. So, but that is like 48 pieces of paper, huge amount of paper. Okay, I saved what I think right now is as my favorite for last. Also, it's a bundle I have not opened yet, so we're going to look at the paper together. This one is called Beauty of Friendship, and this is gorgeous. Again, trees, but come on, who cannot not like trees, right? So Beauty of Friendship, and it comes with beautiful trees dies. Again, I have not opened these to look at them, because I wanted to keep some of this stuff a secret and surprise and open it with you. So I only opened up what I've been designing with so far. Ooh, okay. So my first reaction is ooh, because I can see where we can put these different shapes and things behind the tree, different colors, different, little, the little rectangle to cut out some of our sentiments on here. Oh, I can't wait to play with this one. This is going to be fun. So much fun. All right, this also comes with some designer series paper, or I should say has paper available that you can purchase. And so let's look at that one together as well, because again, I did not open it. You can see here, it's not opened. So let me get my pair of scissors here and slice the top of it, and we will look at this together. Okay. Woohoo! I'm going to pull it all out of here again. Natalie's looking at me like, really, Mom? That's a pain to put back in. But it's all good. Okay, let me put the bundle out of the way. All right, so let's look. Woohoo! So this, what I can see right away by looking at this paper is I can envision myself using this paper to cut out some of those backgrounds to put behind the solid tree to make it look like the tree is, maybe it's like a fall time tree and got some color to it. So I can so see myself using that piece for that. Let's see what else we got here. There's 2 of each of them. Ooh, okay, so with this piece, what I can envision myself doing is cutting it in half right here, and then using these as card mats, using what's already printed here. It's kind of similar to what we had with the the Hydrangea Haven, where you could cut it in half and then use it as different mats on cards or layers on cards. So that's what I can envision doing with that one. And this one, okay, same thing. You could do some beautiful fall cards with the backgrounds on that, you know, using cutting out the great big shapes. Ooh, that one's pretty too. That I would probably use more of just like a little like strips on the card. I'm just brainstorming as I'm talking through all this, you guys. So I know you're probably thinking, wow, she's crazy. Yeah, kind of. And then, oh, pretty for the fall as well. Ooh, how pretty would that be? So this one I could envision just cutting little strips, making them like the length of the trees, and actually putting that like on the bottom of the card. Love that one. Okay, so let's turn it over and look. So this is on the back side of that one. Ooh, we can do the ooh and ah. Ooh, this is pretty. That one's going to be gorgeous as a background with the tree. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I am loving this designer series paper. Look at that. You can see the trees in it. And then last but not least on this, oh, this one kind of looks like it's just like some tree bark. So pretty. So pretty. So this paper is called Beauty of the Earth, and it goes with that awesome bundle. I can see this being a fan favorite. I definitely can. So I'll have Natalie put that paper back away as she's going, are you serious, Mom? Okay, we're almost done. I purchased a couple other things, a flower stamp set and a punch, but I don't have it down here because I was using it upstairs to punch out and get ready for some swap cards. So you'll see that probably on one of my upcoming Facebook Lives. But the other two things I have to share with you are some dies. So these are the basic border dies. Now I didn't open these up before. I agree, gorgeous paper. And yes, good for Christmas cards as well. I'm looking forward to playing with that one. Okay, so these are again, this is called in my hand, would be great to read it. Basic Borders dies. Oh, okay, so this would be like to put borders on, like maybe if you have a card, you want to cut part of it off, or have like the bottom be a zigzag or something. So those are what those dies are. And they're all stitched, so it'd give you that great little stitched edge. So those are going to be fun to play with. Okay, I'm going to hand those off to Natalie to put away. And then I also got the tailor-made tags. So let's see what these are. Let's see. Now, I also wanted to let all of you know that I am working right now on getting open. Registration will open hopefully by this weekend. I'm working on all my pricing and stuff, but I'm going to be offering product shares on all of the new products that's in our catalog. So product shares, I'm doing a paper share. I'll be doing a paper share. I'll be doing a ribbon share and an embellishment share. It will only be on the new stuff. I'm not going to include things that have been that are coming back. So it'll be on the new items. And then I'm also going to be offering an in color club. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the in color club at the very end of my presentation. But these are some tags that you can layer together, and so cool. So you have the little, to put the little loops or the little circles on them. Again, they're stitched. You could layer them or have that be a card element, put ribbon through it, and just put it on your card. So I thought those were kind of cool. So that's what those are. Yes, I do have a great assistant when she's paying attention to me. I'm joking as she's smiling because she was on her phone. Okay, so let me bring in my in-color cards. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about my in-color club and how I run my in-color club. So my in-color club, if you want to get your hands on all the new in-colors, but you're like, I can't afford it all at once, I'm going to be doing a club. It'll be, I need 5 people minimally to join my club. But it'll be over the course of 5 months, you will receive all of the in-color products. You'll get a pack of cardstock, the bolts of ribbon, the little package of rhinestones. You'll get a pack of each of the cardstocks. You'll get the inks. I don't have all the price figured out yet, but it's a 5-month commitment. You pay a set amount each month, and I send you the in-colors for, so 1 month you'll get all of the products for the Fresh Freesia. 1 month you'll get, the next month you'll get all of the products for the soft succulent, so on and so forth. But it's a great little way. I've used to do it before I became a demonstrator. I used to get my in colors that way as being part of our in color club, and I've had a couple of requests for it, so I'm going to give it a try this year. It'll be my first time running it. So if you already know that oh yes, and you'll get the blends as well. So I have the prices figured up. I just need to put my marketing behind it and get it out there for all of you to see. So know that that is going to be coming as well for you if you're interested in taking part of my in color club. And then you'll also get a little handmade card with your month color. It won't be these. I'll probably come up with some other ones, but you'll get a little handmade card using the in colors as well for being part of my in color club. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed me showcasing all of our new products. It was different not designing for you guys this week and just knowing that I was going to be doing this, but it was also a kind of a nice little break. Next week, I'll be showcasing, I think I'm looking at showcasing the hydrangeas. The hydrangea stuff is carrying over into our new catalog, but the designer series paper is not. So I'll be showcasing some of that designer series paper for you to get your hands on it before it's gone. I'll also be doing that retirement party. I believe it's on Tuesday night, not Tuesday night. I'm doing team meeting Tuesday night. I think it's Wednesday. You'll be seeing an announcement for it posted, but I'm doing a retirement party. It'll just be like an online virtual thing open for like a week or so for you guys to be able to take advantage of getting some last minute things, doing a mystery hostess and all kinds of fun things. So thank you all so very much for joining me as I walked through some of these awesome new products. Cannot wait for all of you to get your catalogs. Those of you that come to my class in person, you will receive your catalog then. I have them here in my basement already waiting patiently for all of you to arrive to get them in your hands. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing firsthand some of our great new products. So have a great evening, everyone, and I hope to see you guys all back here next Thursday night. Actually, next week for my retirement party as well. Thanks, everyone, and have a great weekend. Bye.